MLB Network's coverage. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Into the box now, Thairo Estrada. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Means has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And he fouls this one off. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no. And here's Renato Nunez having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And the Orioles are in business to start the inning. It's a leadoff triple. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started, to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this.
And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead. And that one will put him over the top. He's now broken the single-season hit record. His crowd is going crazy, as they should, recognizing the historic magnitude of really an unbelievable accomplishment.
You realize how hard it is to break the single-season hit record? You're facing lefties, righties, starters, relievers. This is one powerhouse season that he's had.
In now for the O's, Jose Iglesias. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Mountcastle aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners off for second. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Taken high and deep to right. Hicks going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 51 on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to... start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hanser Alberto, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The next 0-2. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than the count at 0-2. Chopper to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by LeMahieu. A jumping catch at second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Gone!
So a two-run shot to left center. Home run number 56 on the year, as the Orioles have opened things up now 5-0.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
So stepping in, Pedro Severino. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder,
Austin Hayes the next to bat, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Cole gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Jay Happ comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Into the box, Ramon Urias. Early RBI spot for him here, and not a bad guy for the job. Currently 9th in the American League in runs batted in. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Standing in now, Renato Nunez. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the second run will score, as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
At the plate, Ryan Mountcastle.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. But not before they claim the lead here, as they bat around and hang an 8th spot on them. We'll go on to the top of inning. Stepping.
Play ball.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7. The designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hayes on the run for it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
The catcher, Gary.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Gary Sanchez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is stepping in and ready for another shot. Hanser Alberto.
For the Orioles.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Stanton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The left fielder, number 25.
Striding in, Anthony Santander. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's batting at a .385 clip. He also has 1 home run. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 66 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batters.
The pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
So here's Trey Mancini. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher.
Stepping up now, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Scorched to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular